5.5 hours here. We're in Eastern time, so we'll be bringing in the new year. I don't know if it's gonna be on stream. I don't know if it's gonna be off stream, but we're gonna be here this evening. What up, Ooga Booga? It's not Halloween. There's a Christmas tree up. How it's not even close to Halloween. Also, I put it on the RGB gamer setting, so we get all the colors that it offers. I think red, green, and blue are mostly the colors. So, anyways, so where we left off yesterday, which is weird to say because normally I don't stream consecutively anymore. But I'm on vacation, so why not? So we've got the wave system set up, and we have enemies spawning. I have it set up to where they spawn in clusters, which is pretty cool. And it makes it a little bit more scary, actually, when you're just running around. You're like, I'm gonna be safe if they're just behind me. And then like enemies will start spawning from that direction. You're like, oh geez, just like a survivor's game. So oh my god, there's so many. So I want to just modify this a little bit. Maybe finish up the HUD. I don't have any like quest systems. So like this is what the HUD is, and it's basically done. I don't really know what I'm going to do about the timer. I think that's just to make the player feel a sense of urgency. I might tie different events to it. We do need to do the active abilities, and then I need something for the passives. I didn't actually include a design for that. But basically what I wanted was like, yeah, I don't even have anything in here. So I wanted like maybe circles depicting what abilities you have active. And I might do them something like this. Let's just do a maximum. What's that? Let's do, I think that's fine. Is that enough passives? What if we did this? Hug, fixed width, and then we wrap it. So then if we get more abilities, it kind of goes like this. So that'd be like your passives, like things that you got going on. I think the important information, because somebody mentioned in Archimist that they're like, oh, why do I have the info up there and there and there? I have a big screen. I got to like look around. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Let's put the important information all in one spot. So what if I like keep all the important stuff down here, and then the passives are up here. You can hover over them. It'll show you what they are. And then you've got kind of your quest objectives here. So I don't know how much of this is even going to be accurate, the quest objective part, but I think it's going to be important to have the boss health like at the top. So I don't know if that's going to look good if I do like this. Yeah, so without that, if these are just hanging out here, that doesn't make much sense. So we might... I like the idea of having the whole boss bar here because we've got... Oh, where's the open? We've got something like this. Where's all my survivor stuff? Okay, so like this one. I love how blurry it is. But whenever like a boss is spawned, there's like the health bar up there. And I really like that. But I'm not sure where like the passives are. I forgot. I don't know. I think maybe they're under like a menu, and maybe I do that instead. So you click it and it shows like a menu of all the passives you have. So this is why we're gonna play some Survivors games. Sadly, I haven't played Survivors games in a while. I looked at Soulstone Survivors. Okay, that's bullshit. I did not play it today. 5 seconds ago, it said I played this in January of last year, or at the beginning of this year. So I definitely want to check that out. See how they do it. I don't know what y'all on. Clearly, it's Halloween. I got pumpkins and candy that's 10 years old. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. I was playing Classic WoW today, and I got an item that said used by 2010 or something on it. It's like used by 2010. I'm like, it's a little outdated. Um, so yeah, let's move these back. I think it might be important to have this, but I don't know if I can bump these down with this being shown. This might have to be like an H container, whatever it is, horizontal container. I may not be able to do game dev tonight already, but we'll see. Okay. So right now, it does get to a point where the boss is supposed to spawn. I want to make it so that the wave doesn't wait until the number of enemies are spawning, and I think that's actually working. But I may not actually work on the actual logic to make it happen. I do want to kind of work on probably the spawning. Okay. So that's where we are. And because of the discussion yesterday, I'm going to have my code a little bit more zoomed in. So if you want to copy and paste code or whatever, don't do it. But you can help me see it now. All right. I've been addicted to playing Nuclear Nightmare. Got it 2 days ago and already 16 hours. Oh my gosh. What's Nuclear Nightmare? I mean, we've got Steam. Might as well as look it up. 279. Even classified materials. This looks like an Unreal Engine game that somebody just had fun using assets for. I love that. What? It's got like a whole UI for it. You know what, Ooga Booga? If I said I wasn't surprised that you've been playing this, would you be offended? I feel like this is something my brother would play. It looks very scary. It reminds me of like Tarkov and Rust. Like if Tarkov and Rust had a baby, this is it. Okay, I take it back. It looks like it's made in Unity. Oh my god. Oh geez. Oh, I need to put a mature rating on my stream. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. This thing, if this isn't Windows Movie Maker, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't care. It's not my sign in. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. All right. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Well, what do you like about it, Ooga Booga? No, don't be offended. I was just saying, like, okay. Enemies per wave, 10. We can have a maximum. Let's bump this up. I think 100's kind of pushing it, but it's okay. 4 seconds between waves. That's fine. We started at a 6-second spawn cooldown. That's fine. Enemies until boss, 60. These will change. Maybe we just set this to the maximum concurrent enemies for now. We'll see what happens. I need to modify the player's, actually the base enemy's range. They need to be able to find the player at all distances. Detection range, 5K. I don't think the player can get away from them. How long is this? Um, I don't know what 19 is. That's not really a measurement. Oh, here we go. 1275. Yeah, I think 5,000 pixels is fine. I realized I was like 20 seconds behind on stream. Get on my time. Yeah, what do you like about that game? What's interesting about it? What is it like? Like I said, it reminded me immediately of like Tarkov and Rust. Maybe a little bit of what's that other game you're playing? Can't think of it. What is that game? The one that you have like 400 hours in, if that helps. I haven't played it in a while. Okay. Wave Manager. I think I'm gonna make the projectile frequency. Yeah, 5 is fine. That might get a little scary, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely not fast enough for how fast enemies are spawning. Double dose of goob. What up, Granger? Happy New Year, man. How you doing? I know this is a surprise stream. I mean, I said I was gonna be live, but usually when I say I was gonna be live, like I just don't show up. And I felt like it was appropriate to show up. It's the last stream of the year. We're gonna play some survivors like games, just to see where all this started. Get my ass kicked by my own game. Love it. Still feel like there's way too many range. Bit of a buzz. Yeah, me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm game deving. I wouldn't take 2 shots and hop on stream, sipping wine. I would never do that. Ah, what a good day. Today's been great. I played Guild Wars this morning. I started the new expansion. And then I played Classic WoW with Stellar Frog for like the rest of the day. So it's been pretty good. Let me tell you, man, Classic WoW, it's a cozy game. I don't care what anybody says. Obviously, I'm not playing hardcore or anything, but Classic WoW is cozy. You just started Guild Wars 2? Songbird, welcome in, dude. You are in for a treat. Guild Wars 2 is a grind. But if you pay attention to the story and you do the personal story and you do the living story, I mean it's worth paying for the living story. If you just go through and you enjoy story, the game is really good. Otherwise, it is a grind fest. And it's not very intuitive. You don't have quests necessarily. You don't have like go here, kill this, come back. You have to do like little like They're like little hearts on the map. So you got to go complete little objectives for the people. And that's kind of like your questing. But it's legit. Like the game is so good. But I just started the new expansion today, and it is so beautiful. I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of scared right now. I'm gonna die. I need experience, but there's so many mobs. Oh my gosh, I just died. Garden Warfare 2? No, maybe. Songbird, do you mean Garden Warfare 2? I'm talking about Guild Wars. Let me hold on. Who has workload capacity? I think the delivery driver. Let's ramp up my damage. I'm just gonna go all damage and see what that feels like. Hang on, how much damage am I doing here? 23 damage. That should one shot. Yeah, it does. Should be able to run into these guys and they just disappear. It's like Pac-Man. You're confused about the weapons. Different weapons give different skills. No real talent points. Those are hero points. Yeah. So your weapons kind of determine the abilities, which is your class. It's all based on your class. And then based on your class, it's based on your spec. Like you have elite specializations, and then you've got some other like there's probably like 5 or 6 regular specializations. And your weapons, they'll basically have the same abilities, except for when you switch to elite specializations. And then your class determines like the right side of your skills. Um let's do an analysis here. Guild Wars 2 UI. Okay, let's just do a little analysis here. Please, for the love of God, give me a bigger screenshot. Yeah, so all these on the left-hand side are determined like your weapons. So you have your like your first 3 are your main hand, and the last 2 are your offhand weapon. Or if you have a two-handed, it's all 5. And then all the skills on the right side are your class abilities. So you usually have like your healing ability, you have like your CC, you have like your buffs and stuff, and then you have your elite, or I don't know what they call it. It's like an elite ability, which will be kind of like your powerful ability and stuff. But yeah, so like on your hero, um oh, that would have been sick if there was like the whole thing here. Guild Wars 2 character ability UI. So this is like your talent tree. So you'll unlock all these, you'll have different talents where you specialize into like each kind of specialization or whatever tree. And then you'll get like different abilities that modify like your abilities here. Not a lot of stuff modifies like your primary weapon abilities, but they'll modify these things. So like you got Zeal, Radiance, Valor. This is actually what I play. I play a Guardian. But every class has the ability to basically heal, DPS, tank, just about that I've seen. I've only played like maybe 3 or 4. But I've been playing Guild Wars 2 like since it came out, man. I love this game. It's like nobody that I know plays it. Um, but it is so good. Yeah, it's a little confusing. It's very overwhelming because there's so much to throw at you. But just take it easy. Just go slow. I personally can't compare it to any other MMO out there. It's very unique in the way it does a lot of things, and it's kind of its own experience. So, like, if you're comparing it to WoW or like, what's that new one that just came out? I don't fucking know. It's very technical, and like your auto attack and stuff, it actually has like this full rotation. So make sure that's on auto cast. So you just press 1 and then it'll like auto cast. I think you control click it. That way you don't have to keep tapping 1 or whatever. You have underwater abilities. I mean, it's crazy. I love Guild Wars 2. It feels more like Star Wars Online. Okay. I haven't played Star Wars Online. I've only watched Tally play it. Played it for the first few months when it came out. PoE 2. It's like PoE 2. I haven't played Path of Exile 2. Only played one. We're talking about Guild Wars though. This game, it is so in depth. Like, look at this. This is. Oh, there we go. You've got your weapon abilities, and then you've got these are also class abilities. And then you've got like all your buffs here, and then you've got like your specialization abilities. Context helps. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you've been playing that yourself. PoE 2, nice. A lot of people have been playing PoE 2. I just don't want to pay for it. I know it's gonna be in like beta or whatever for a very long time, so I just don't feel like playing it. Yeah, Path of Exile, it's like Diablo, but I feel like it's got like Black Desert. Is that what it's called? Black Desert Online or something? It's got a lot of grind, like the Korean MMO grind to it. Oh, you had somebody give you a key, Granger. Look me up, man. Um, yeah, Guild Wars 2, it's got its own beast. It's got the pay to win side of it that like yeah, you can but it's really like catch up mechanics. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could pay for gold and buy a bunch of gear and stuff, but it kind of like makes it boring. I think the leveling experience and the story is where it's at. I don't really do endgame content. I just play through the story. That's my dealio with that. But dude, that's exciting. I haven't really talked to anybody about Guild Wars 2. It's nowhere near the grind of Path of Exile. Okay, all right. I may have to. I plan on trying it. I just if it's gonna be free eventually, I don't really feel like paying for it. I can wait. There's so many games out there. Also, my character looks like Edward. So fucking pale. I just realized like no other character has this light of skin tone. I was just like, I'm really sticking out here. Got that shine going on. They made it easier and flexible when it comes to the character builds. Yeah, the talents in Path of Exile felt pointless. Like I felt like I was going down a tree that didn't really matter what I chose. Like when you're talking like 1%, 2% here, half a percent there, it just doesn't feel meaningful to me. That's so nice. Okay. That's good to hear. As a game developer, I'm sure you understand. Me when I need to pick a class and I chose Scout, I got put in biology. What are you talking about, Ooga Booga? There's a Ranger class in Guild Wars too. But it's doesn't play I don't know. Ranger class is kind of cool. I've never played it. No, I'm testing the wave spawning right now. So I've got like this little debug down here. And I'm just kind of seeing how it feels. I've ramped up my damage so that I instant kill people. Like I can just walk through them technically, but at a high risk. Also I need to fix my experience bar. It says 100%. Clearly it's not 100%. Maybe I fix that first. I'm about to die. My game's hard, everybody. You only played the first two expansions of Path of Exile or Guild Wars? I thought you just said you started Guild Wars. Man, I wish I had class abilities, Granger. I haven't even started that yet. Oh, you only bought the first two expansions? Um, Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire? I think those are all you need right now to really get into it. And then honestly, if you don't like what you play, don't buy the next expansions because they just build on Path of Fire. The Path of Fire expansion is where they added mounts and stuff. Heart of Thorns is where they added the glider and oh man, that game is so exciting. I wish I could go back and not know anything about the game and play it again. Just like I do WoW. Like Guild Wars was such a fun experience, just learning everything. You feel that way about Outer Wilds? Yeah, you said I should play that. I haven't even checked it out yet. I think I finally got it on GOG. I think I got Outer Wilds on GOG. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I've never played Outer Wilds. I got the Outer Worlds. Why would they have games that are like exactly the same title but just one word away? Never mind. I have the Outer Worlds. Outer Wilds. I haven't played that. I don't even think I know what Outer Wilds is. I mean, we're on a tangent anyways. Babe, did you play this one? Okay, okay. I was gonna say, it looks familiar. Ooh, a black hole. Okay, I'm getting No Man's Sky vibes from it. With, what's that pirate game? Okay, I don't care about your awards. Show me the actual game, Jesus. Um, wow. Sea of Thieves. That's the other one. You can't show the game because it would literally spoil it. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Did have an interview for that studio 2 years ago. Then they did a layoff. Oh. Does that make you feel better or worse about your decision? Did you get the interview? Like, did you have to choose between jobs, Granger? Because I feel like you dodged a bullet. All right, let's get that HUD fixed up, yeah? Oh, that's why. Do you see the double R? This is what's happening with my keyboard. So annoying. Okay, that should fix that. They canceled the interview? They're just like, we gotta do layoffs. We can't hire this guy. Holy shit. Here's just types of random R from time to time. Yeah, I've got this. I've shown it on stream before. It's too dark in the room. I can't read it. The G19 or G915X Lightspeed, brand new. This is like the second generation of it. Think they'd solve it. Oh wait. Delivery driver. All of our points into workload capacity. Chose the vampire skin tone again. All right, so the experience bar should be fixed. Let me go ahead and collect all the boosted XP down here. Oh. Yo, Ooga Booga, you got a new laptop for Christmas? Dude, fuck yeah. Man, you're spoiled as shit. That's congrats, man. Santa took care of you. Santa's real, by the way. I think mine's a driver issue. I don't have a problem until upgraded drivers for it. I think my drivers are updated. I guess I haven't checked in a while, but it says it's like a common issue, and it's like, "Oh, just send it back and they'll give you an update." I'm like, I'll live with it for a little bit, and then I'll get like their next one. I love this keyboard though. I love the typing, the feel of it. I love the sound of it. I love that it's wireless. I have it wired right now, but I like that it's wireless. Oh, dude, Tough is a great brand, especially for laptop. I think they make government laptops, like, for the army. That's legit. Yeah. A 40 a 4060? What do I have? Godot tells me. I have a 4070, dude. That's sick for a laptop. That's huge. Yeah, Tough is military spec. That's what I thought. Um, I remember I had a military laptop that I found at like a thrift store. That sucker, you could drop it from like the top of a tree. Don't ask how I know. And it just still worked. Like the case on it was like titanium or something. It just never broke. And it had like shock absorbent stuff, so like the screen never busted. It was so cool. I used it for like writing a story or something for a game one time. That's the way your framework is? What? You have the framework laptop? Am I thinking about that one that's fully customizable? No shit, dude. I want one of those. I was like, I'll never use it. I barely use my laptop. But I just wanted it because it looked cool, and you can like swap out pieces of it. You have the 16. I think we actually talked about that. I remember you mentioning it. That is so cool. It's what you're on now. What are you sitting back in your recliner, sipping some whiskey, watching the Goob? Ah, shit. Okay, I think I fixed my XP bar. I need to round out the numbers though. Whew. I've been surviving for 3 minutes. Hey, where are you seeing that? You have a camera in my house? No, man, I know the vibe. I know the vibe all too well. We're just chilling. It's New Year's Eve. Relaxing. Took a risk there. I knew that running into those guys was gonna be a risk. See, at this point, I'm level 6, so I'd have 6 new abilities. I'd probably, have a little bit better wave clear here. The ranged enemies are being very annoying. I have yet to spawn the actual boss. My experience bar is definitely working. All right, what is this? 4 minutes. The boss is spawning. Okay, that's good news. We got the boss spawned. Okay. Um, that's not too bad. All right, let's round out the experience. I feel like experience should just be an integer instead of a float. Does this work? Okay. You want it to be a float? Why? I'm gonna undo it. Should I just round it out visually? Is that what it is? I just don't want it to be confusing. I think it was sitting at 100%, and I think that was because the maximum wasn't set. So you don't cast it when you do the percent calc. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just do that then. That's what I was thinking. I was gonna test it this way, and if it, you're right, because I realized that I'm also doing this experience scale, and if you look down here, that's what. As soon as I did that, I realized that this is probably not a good idea because this is calculating for my next level. Good call. Okay. Let's do here, and let's just round this out. Go gather all that XP. I set this up so I could do fast testing. Okay. I'm gonna mow through these guys. I didn't even think about how much damage I'm doing. 15. Probably need to make the projectiles a little bit faster by default. Okay, cool. Also, you're not going to do damage by default when you run into stuff. That'll be a talent. You have like a melee AoE or something. Okay. All right. XP is working. Everything's looking good. We have, not going to worry about that. We've got the timer. Okay. I think this is my passives. So I think that's what that'll be. I don't really have to worry about the rest of that for now. Okay. Let's check it out. Wave manager seems good, but still linear. Could do 1 to max concurrent. let's test it with the maximum being the enemies per wave here. Um, can I modify? I can modify my damage right now. Oh, I guess my damage when I level up. What happens when I level up? Is it only when I modify my stats? Recalculate stats. The base enemy is gonna scale off the player? Oh. So that way we have a default. Oh. Thanks for the 50 bits, Granger. Appreciate that, man. Nothing like a little toot. Way to derail my thinking. I can't even know what I was doing anymore. All right, max health. And a default one. What was I doing? The max health equals, I wanted to do like a scale based on the player's level. So let's do bar. Oh my gosh. Thanks for playing the random sound for my games. It's hard. You know what? I get why Celine does it. It's hard not to say thanks for the fart. Because that's what you literally did. Yo, Bear Like Lion. Long time no see, man. Happy New Year to you too. How are you doing? I've got some news for you. I plan on playing your game tonight. I'm gonna be playing Survivors games on stream, and I've got your game right here loaded up, dude. Not to like name drop or anything, but yo, Bear Like Lion made Survivalscape. Haven't had anything to drink tonight, I promise. That's a lie. But what's up, dude? I was working on my game for a little bit. You'd be happy to know that I'm also making a Survivors like game. And I'm finally at that point. Let's do. I'm making up some numbers here. This is all magic numbers. Let's do this. All right, 2. Work off this week. Busy with work, but have off this week. Started a new project. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. This is I'm on my second week off, aka the I don't feel like I work anymore part of the vacation. So I totally understand the need for a break. Appreciate the drop by. Multiplayer Counter-Strike air surfing in Godot. No shit, really? Dang, man, that's like a big undertaking. Yeah, no, here, you're VIP. You can drop a link, dude. I trust you. It's only VIPs around here. We just got the VIP. All right, let's see it. Oh my gosh. I saw it. This is goofy. Oh, I love this. 465 megabytes. Wait, you just started this? Are these actual? These are CS. These are actual CS:GO, or not CS:GO, but Counter-Strike models. You're 3 weeks in. Okay, I was gonna say this doesn't seem like just started. I'm gonna be real. That's so cool. All made in Godot, huh? The hands are just PNGs. Are they animated or are they just static? This is pretty great. That's cool. And you've got like the acceleration and everything whenever you're like strafe running or whatever. You have a workflow to get CS:GO maps. Holy shit, man. You need more people to test it. I've never been good at surfing or anything in CS:GO or Counter-Strike in general. Um, but I'm actually gonna copy this link and I will download it and give it a shot and let you know what I think. Can you follow a game? I love the logo. All right, I bookmarked it. I don't see a way to like favorite the page though. I followed you on itch though, just in case. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's weird that you can't follow a game on itch though. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty fun. That's fine. You're targeting the casual surfers. Yeah, see, I was never like I couldn't do the actual surf maps or anything like that. All AI art for now. That's fine. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, dude. Well, let me share what I have since I think it's been a minute since you've been here. I don't know how much you've seen of this or if you follow me on Blue Sky. But I've got like a whole kind of like computer drag and drop interface. You can drag things into the trash. You can name stuff and change it. You can wait, hold on. Console.terminal. You can like rename things. Then we've got like classes. And again, I have to reiterate this. I've only done like male style looking characters, but I'm gonna do a lot more for the characters. Because you've got your whole stat customization. You can like customize your character here, and then you got everything. We've got like skin tone, we've got the different hair, we've got different faces, we've got different shirts, pants, shoes. Almost 2K followers on Blue Sky. Yeah, I don't, I don't know why. I don't know why everybody's following me, but I appreciate it. So I'll just keep posting, and it's kind of motivating. We can name myself here. Yo, what's up, John Doe ET? Welcome in. I feel like I've seen your name before. First time chat. That's surprising. I feel like I've seen you before though. Happy New Year. Welcome in. We've got the different levels that you can select. I don't have levels specifically, but it'll be easy to implement once I have it. And then we start the game, and we've got our basic pause menu. First time this year. It's still 2024 though. We got a couple hours before New Year's. We're bringing in the New Year's here, as much of it as I can. And then we got like a survival style game going on. So this is the combat for the game. I will be working on the RPG style of it. You're going to be in a boring office. You're going to be doing like your boring day job. And then when you fall asleep and have daydreams, this is you dreaming of getting your promotion. And basically, you sleep through your promotion. If you beat this, you get it. Otherwise, it's just a dream, right? You level up, you get your upgrades, you try again. Once you fall asleep, you'll have this survivors like gameplay again. And then you'll get your promotion. Am I drawing everything myself? Yes. Yeah. Everything. This is all hand drawn. So everything that you see right here, this is all me. Um, all the interface and everything, I'm designing in Figma. So I made all the characters in Procreate. And I drew most of them on stream. So I drew my template off stream because I was just kind of like looking for inspiration and stuff. But I have like this mood board of like all the stuff. So like here's like kind of my tests, kind of like what I wanted to do, and then I landed on this kind of generic guy. But then I was like, I can really customize it. Um, but then everything's made like all my interface and stuff. I'm prototyping it in Figma, so that's why everything looks kind of familiar here. And then I'm bringing it over to Godot. Yeah, Procreate is an iPad app. So it's like Photoshop, but for iPad, and it's really good. So I actually learned I spent like 20 to 30 hours learning Procreate this year. And then I did a couple more courses on just learning how to draw cute characters and stuff. Um and actually it may not be on here, but this game right here, Keyboard Warrior, this is my first game that I hand drew, and I actually did everything on stream for this. So this is like this is the prototype, if you will, for the game I'm making. Um yeah, it's right here. So I did like this whole blog for Learn You a Game Jam, and my goal was to learn digital art and animation. So I did everything on stream. I drew all the art, I did the animations and rigging and all that stuff. Like there's a whole YouTube channel with a playlist for it. But yeah, so you can see like I did everything for it. It was a lot of fun. And this game was made in Game Maker. But I'm using Godot for this new project. Can I say talented person you are? Oh, thank you. Uh I mean, I've just been spending the time. I think it's important. Like we can all do what we put our minds to. And so that's what I've been doing, is putting my mind to making games solo and making them better. So this whole past year has been me learning digital art so that I can, maintain a little bit of my own projects, because I do mostly game jams and stuff, and I've been really focused on like the gameplay mechanics and coding and like learning that stuff. And then like I offloaded a lot of stuff to other artists. And then I saw AI art come along, and I was like, oh, I can use AI art and I can just work on programming and stuff. Oh, I can do AI programming. And then I was like, I'm getting lazy. I'm getting so lazy. So I decided I need to do everything. And it's actually been fun. But yeah, I've got a game design doc here. The whole game design document's here. It's a 35-minute read. And we've got everything in here, from the executive summary all the way down to really almost the marketing and monetization part of it. So everything that I want to include in it, from like the RPG style progression, the collectibles, survivor style combat, career mode, boss rush, mini games, like everything's in here. But that's so much to look at, so I just kind of been breaking it out. Did I use a template for the GDD? It's kind of my own. It's like I put my own version. I went to school for game design, so I put my own version of the game design document in GPT and asked it to just add a couple sections that would probably be needed. But yeah, it's something that I've been evolving for a while. No, not the ad break. I'll keep testing while we're on an ad break. It's important to add rest from time to time. Yeah, it is. Unless you have turbo, I'm gonna die. No, please, no, let me get some experience. Oh, look at that full heal. It will not be like that in the game. Right, turbo or sub. I don't really stream enough to like tell people to sub to my channel. Like be like, oh, it's worth it. But I think Twitch Turbo, that kind of covers it for people like me where I don't stream all that often. Like I started when I first started streaming, that first month, I was streaming every single day. There's no way I could keep up with that. But Twitch Turbo, you don't get ads in anybody's stream, and then you can just sub to people that you want to support. Also, I don't do this for a living, so I'm not pushing it. If I was doing this for a living though, let's be real, I wouldn't post all my VODs on YouTube. Hard to do when you work a full-time job. Yeah, that's the problem. Especially not only working a full-time job, working as a freelancer. So it's like my hours are never the same. Some days I work 3 hours, some days I work 15 hours. It all balances out in the end. I'm tired. All right, this should be the last of the enemies. Look at him run away from me. Look at him run away. Get back here, dude. Run into my coffee mug. All right, that was the last of the wave, and then the boss spawns, and you fight the boss. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, freelancing is tough. I've been doing it for like 8, 9 years now. It is tough. It's you got the highs, you got the lows, you got everything in between. It can be very difficult. All right. Let's do games and demos. Let's switch over to playing some survivors games. I think I'm going to call it there for now on the game dev.